Girl. This video should be called "Watch Me Butcher My Hair." Girl. Hello, it's Layefa. How are you? So today I'm gonna cut my hair or trim my hair, but I'm saying cuts because it needs. We're gonna start with stretched hair. My hair has not been washed. My hair's just currently in like 6 twists. Been experiencing a lot of 2-strand knots and just single strand knots and all that stuff. So we want to look at the overall condition of it. Might be a bit of a talk and trim. It's been a while. Oh my gosh. Oh god, it looks quite long. So this is what we're dealing with, and I don't really know where to start, if I'm honest. I've got all my combs and tools in front of me. Gosh, I've got so many knots. Look at that. Look at that knot. I'm gonna take my hair into 4 vague sections, okay? Right? So what I'm gonna do is then these 2 at the back, I'm going to split this off even further. And oh my gosh, the knots are so real. So again, I'm gonna take this side. Right, I need an afro comb. There you go. Now the easiest thing to do would just be to go to a hairdresser, right, and do this, but you know me, it's hard to find a good hairdresser, especially somebody that you trust. So it's quite long. So because I'm just gonna split this into 2 again. Today I bought a new pair of, and to be honest, who needs all that length when it's all scatty anyway? So I'm just gonna. Feels better already. Twist it, and now the reason why I get all these flyaways, you know, which is what I want to do. Just go back in a little bit, and then just do the same thing. Now I usually, previously in the past, I've trimmed my hair whilst it's in twists. For some reason I don't really get it even. That's not really a problem if you've got curly hair, because curly hair can be quite forgiving if you don't plan to wear it straight. Then I'm going to go up and down with my scissors, just clipping off any fray hairs. So I'm trimming and dusting. I always do this, start cutting and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take off loads, and I end up never taking as much as I intend. Easiest thing about when you're cutting your hair in sections is you can be a lot more detailed with it. I would advise doing this in your bathroom. It feels like I've cut off a lot of hair, but it feels much better. So that's one side done. To the other side. So with this side, again, I'm gonna do the same thing I did. Wrap this around with a hairband. What makes a difference in life is just having your hair well detangled. The minute you trim your hair, you just bring it back to life. Now that I've done that bit, I'll take, where's the other bit? Take the other bit and then just look at all of that. Now some of you may ask me, how often would you trim your hair? Like, I feel like the professionals, I don't know, like I've heard people say different things. I've heard people say every 6 weeks. I've heard people say every 4 weeks. I've heard people say once a year or every quarter. I think it just depends on what you're happy with and what works for your routine. Take this whole section again and give it like a collective trim. Going with my scissors. Every time I've cut my hair, I've always cut one side shorter than the other. It's quite chunky. Oh, I've got other lessons before, but this is just to help me see where I'm going in terms of length. So I'm just gonna pull it down they're not that far apart. This side looks slightly longer. Just fray a little bit. But this is more going into the middle. I'm just gonna separate it again, then detangle. Just gonna there you go. My room is gonna need some serious hoovering. One of my husband's pet peeves is just hair everywhere, and cleaning hair is quite hard work. It just gets everywhere. That's why it's easier to just do it in the bathroom. So I'm pulling it over the top of my head like this. Snip. Oh my god, look, I've taken off so much hair. Let's work with it here, okay? Too late, what's done is done. This video should be called Watch Me Butcher My Hair. Oh my gosh, girl. Ah! Whoa. So I turned off the camera and I needed a minute to reflect, and it's not that bad. It's not that bad. At least I don't think it is. Whatever I don't see. So now we're going to tackle the top. This is a lot of hair. So the top is like this, right? So what is this? So I'm going to divide this into 4. Just this section here. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to tackle this section. It's this. Go through it like that. That doesn't have a lot of hair. Go through now. And I've just taken a touch off. Then I'm going to do that with all 4 sides. Good. Okay. There you go. Then we move on to all right, so I've just taken this back from the front and I'm going to just trim like this, looking at all this right here. Just gonna, yeah, I think it is anyway. Then I'm going to twist it to the tip as much as I can, and I'm going to try and take an angle like that. I'm going to do the same for this. Going to take side. A lot of fringe, huh? So just gonna trim and then go one more time with it. Try and get her up. Take it at an angle. Oh, now that is a lot of hair. Final results. Right. So this is the finished look. I've just kind of scrunched it up to see how it's looking as a fro. And okay, I see you, fro. It was eventful. It was an eventful experience, but it's done. Oh, this feels so good. It feels so good. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Stay tuned for some vlog style videos and maybe some more hair videos. Until my next video, think smart, work hard, and make it happen. Bye. It's not that bad. It could have been worse. Could have been worse.